कि खुबोर का बातें सी टीवी लवन राशपी तक Frank Motors booking open for the new Nexon. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
Mukul sangma bolong MLE jong songsak haka khatkandai trig unai luar arja apulai lasai madan da dur jong menteri rangba rajala Conrad kongkal sangma bola sha sondur balu Henry Laram sanga yau bala Kynnoh baule Snar Nongkhaïi Drok uburan kiti banchalan be anyu Drok Mizoram barhagi jala per kathanchitei lamingi yakani gadur lashan haka fashion show gobla long ha andas ha New Delhi haka absan trig unai luar arja apwe haba penshai halor gani menteri rangba rajala Conrad sangma Ulakan tai war yang ni Jingcha Kynnoh bat ongru ba kung nomi khmat pajba uju yesondol bigru pajba wat haba le sheginu program ula ongru ban Kynnoh ba udan Jingïadei bu Snar Nongkhaïi Drok tang nakada ba jing yesondol kalong ka bamla satya ban pdiang dalele ru ya
all of us in the house, we are all public figures. I meet and I sit and click pictures with millions of people. Even if I'm walking in the street, somebody will stop me. I never say no because we are public figures. I think connecting two individuals' activities based on and coming to a conclusion based on a photograph, I think is the most illogical conclusion that anybody can jump to. It has to be based on evidence and on proof of what activities were taking place, and I have no clue, number one, what these activities were. And I know many people, individuals who are there. As I said, public figures are there. As public figures, we need to talk to everybody. So I think it's very unfortunate that one picture has been taken and a conclusion has been jumped into of trying to implicate or indicate that I have something to do with it. If there was, then it would have come out in public. If there was, then it would have been a big issue. Like this, I have to stop clicking pictures with public. I have to stop going to public functions. I don't think a photograph and finding two photographs, two individuals, especially today in social media, in Facebook and all, and jumping to a conclusion that the two have something to do or are doing work together or are involved in something, I think is a very, very wrong conclusion to jump to. And also, even if there was some, program that two people attended together or whatever sittings were done, I mean, these things happen. Programs are made, organizing committees make it, and we sit with thousands of people. It doesn't mean that, that we are, have any involvement in the concerned activities that were there at that point in time. I could even be talking to somebody and discussing and working with somebody. But again, I'm not talking about this individual. I couldn't even hear who the concerned person was. But there could be cases where, I could be talking to somebody about something else completely, and the person could have been involved in something else completely. I think again, connecting to those two dots and then jumping to conclusion again is wrong. So does the court case or whatever police case that was filed, does that have Conrad Sangma's name in it? I think that is the precise question. Whether we were called for any kind of discussion on it or any kind of case was filed against us, I think that is the basis on which a statement of this level by a person of his stature should be making. It's unfortunate that he's jumping. I'm sure that if I start looking into the internet, I'll find millions of pictures of many other people sitting with so many other people. So I don't think that this is really the correct way to look at it. It's sad that a person of his level has, as I said, brought in a photograph and just jumped to a conclusion connecting two people based on a photograph of two people being clicked together. I think in today's world, it is the most ridiculous way of proving anything. So I have no comments to say about that. The rule and procedure is there in the house, whatever the Honorable Speaker has mentioned, accordingly we will take. But as I said, there's nothing to react from my side or anything. When there is no basis on which these kind of talks have been made, it's just trying to really, kind of make a, mountain out of a molehill or whatever we call it. And as I said, trying to get a comment about a picture. As I said, I click pictures with even random people walking on the street. If somebody asks me, you ask any individual, they'll tell you that I am the most approachable and accessible person in terms of clicking pictures. I click pictures with millions of people every day, whoever wants to click with it. And if somehow that person turns out to be some terrorist or something like that, I mean, that doesn't mean that I am a sympathizer with that person. But as a public figure, we always sit and we always have these kind of occasions and we click pictures. I think that should not be based as an evidence of me or whoever being involved in any kind of activity.